starting. They're going to jump the ball pretty soon. It's about to start, but there's a little bit of a change in the starting lineup. We have Amari Haynes for Montreal coming in place of Tafari Beckford, who was starting last night. We still have Nervins Demosten, Dominic Welsh, Marc-André Fortin, and Antoine Mason. What do you think of this change? Amari Haynes, who played really well off the bench yesterday, so he's starting as the power forward.
Well, I think Amari Haynes, one of the things, we kind of went small ball yesterday. We want to start with some size. Yep. So I think it's a good call from Coach Buckley to start big and also defensive-minded.
All right, and the Lightning have won the jump ball. They hold the possession here, and here's Jeremiah Morty with the ball, number 4 for London, giving it up. Pump fake, a foul on a three-point shooter. Or no, it's out of.
Yeah, I think it was before that. So not a bad start. Like I liked our movement defensively. Montreal's went defensively. Good ball movement. We saw already 2 pick and roll. We're gonna put. You can see London's gonna put the defense to the test today. With their pick and roll and ball movement.
And here's Nick Gart, who's been really hot lately for the London team, and he makes that mid-range shot.
That's a tough shot over Fortin, kind of a floater, so good start for London.
All right, Montreal with their first possession.
Oh, look at the inside.
Nice pass, but it's intercepted.
Listen, I'm upset because it was a great play, starting the horn set.
And Nick Gart doesn't waste any time. He just had 28 points.
It was a great start. I just got to say hi to my man, Joel Anthony here. What's up, buddy? I'm good. Great to see you. We'll talk. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Great start. The pass to Fortin should have been a lot higher to start.
So another slow start for Montreal, just like yesterday, but they have to bounce back quickly in this game. And here's Morty giving it up to Chris Jones, who's been really hot lately too. He's a player to watch. He's averaging the most points on his team. 19 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Overall, complete player.
Very, very organized London. I had a chance. My first game this year was Montreal against London. Very organized, disciplined team, Yesterday, a bit not as disciplined, but this team, you cannot make mistake. A soft pass or a lazy pass, it's going to be intercepted.
Right. All right, so Montreal trailing 5-0 after a minute and 15 seconds. In this game. Jones with the ball, the point guard dribbling, passing it up to White, and on the inside a foul is called against Montreal.
Wow, they are really I always like to see an offense. So we're looking at London. Jones takes the first pick, then the ball is moving to attack, and right now they're putting Montreal in pretty much in the foul situation.
All right, Lightning looking to make that lead grow, and that might have been a push-off offensive foul. What do you think of that one?
Absolutely. And Mason, I'm impressed by his offense, but he's probably one of Montreal's best defender. We talk about Demastan and Levy coming off the bench as a great defender, but Mason can really play defense, and he's learned from the best. His dad was an amazing defensive player.
All right, here's Mason, who's been hot lately and almost gets blocked and stripped, but gets the ball back. Dominic Welsh to Demosten, trying to make his move. Welsh well guarded and double team there.
Wow.
And they don't turn it over quite yet, but the shot clock's running down, and Mason hoists one, and a foul on the putback. Amari Haynes heading to the free throw line.
I believe London watched the game yesterday because once Dominic Beck got the fall, they already double teaming. They blitzed him right away. And I expect a big game from Dominic Welsh. I was very impressed by his outside shooting, but he did a lot of stuff yesterday, attacking the rim, made some good passes, and he's a much better defender than I expected.
For sure. Yesterday, Welsh had a 30-point triple-double. That's not something to look over.
No.
And shot the lights out, as you've said, connecting on 8 of his 12 three-point attempts.
Which explained the blitzing once. The first time he touched the ball, he had 2 defenders in his face.
So after 2 turnovers for the first 2 possessions by Montreal, they finally get on the board with a free throw by Haynes, and it's now 5-1. Montreal trailing by 4. And they must stand on the other way.
Looking to push the ball.
Fortin top of the key, and Mason looking to make his move. Tough mid-range shot. Uses
wow.
the bank. Wow, that was smooth.
With the glass. Very good. I like Demastan pushing the ball, getting it down quickly, downhill quickly, putting pressure on the defense.
All right, here's Jones.
They must stand all over Jones right now. Oh, great sequence defensively on Montreal.
All right, here we go. The Mustang giving it to Fortin. And Haynes with a nice little mid-range attempt. It's off.
That's a good shot. Good ball movement right now, in and out.
All right, on the inside.
Again, both teams are looking to push the ball. And the last sequence, we got our defensive transition. Montreal's defensive transition was tested, so we got to get back quicker.
And, 2 free throw attempts coming up. First one is good for Gart. Nick Gart, the point guard.
First substitution for Montreal. Levy coming in for Fortin.
After only 3 minutes, you think?
Well, it's a long game, so I always, since we've been doing the games together, I always respect Coach Buckley's substitution. You know, it's good. You got to keep those guys fresh. You really have Levy is a bit of a backup with Haynes, the backup big man. So, but we stay big with Levy coming in because Haynes is still on the floor.
All right, here we go. The Mustang going quickly. Looking at a 4-point deficit. The home team is. And travel being called against the Mustang.
You know, it's kind of a tough start for Montreal. I think already 3 turnovers.
Exactly.
You can't do that against London.
Got to limit those turnovers. We know Montreal, they did well in that department yesterday, but overall they're not really good in that department for the season. One of the worst teams in the league.
We have Fleury and Mambi. Quick substitution. And you know what? This is the second game in 2 days. So it's a good move on Coach Buckley's part to keep the guy fresh, you know.
And they have another one tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness.
A nice little move on the inside.
Great drive on the baseline. London, very efficient offense right now.
That was Billy White on the inside for the easy 2. All right, Mambi in the game, who played really well today with his 4 steals, 17 points and 7 assists. Overall game for him. Let's see how he does tonight. And he takes his shot attempt right off the bench, and he misses that one. 6-point deficit.
London's pressure defense is pretty impressive right now, giving us some headaches to start the game.
And White gives it up to Gart, and that was a tough pass.
Good steal.
Steal by Mason on the counter attack. Mason gets poked. The ball gets poked, and Fleury's in the game. Gives it on the inside to Haynes, who gets fouled. And
foul.
Going back to the free throw line, Haynes is.
We need the start of the game. You know, right now, we need to find that energy. London is calm but efficient right now. And even when Mason had the ball, you can't be careless with the ball. The guy was coming from behind, ready to attack.
It's a small sample size, but London shooting 3 for 6, so 50% right now with their 2 free throws, and Montreal only 1 for 4 to go with the 3 turnovers. So definitely not the start you want to see, but here you can cut the lead down to 4, and it's very manageable.
It's way early.
Yeah. Second free throw is good by Haynes. So here we go. 4-point lead for the visiting teams, who's being led by their coach.
Very physical defense. Mambi putting a lot of pressure on Jones right now.
All right, Gart pulls that 3, and it's off, and Mambi grabs that rebound. He fights for it, but the ball gets poked out of his hands, and it's out of bounds off of
This is a duel to watch, Mambi and Jones. Like, there was actually a foul way before that. They were grabbing each other, so it's going to be interesting to see that matchup. And you mentioned Jones has been playing really, really great for London right now. So he's the guy that Montreal needs to stop.
He's their best scorer. And another turnover here.
Bad pass.
Alley-oop type of pass that was stolen. And on the inside, here's Jones. Oh, man. Put back. So
Jones got into the paint way too deep, and we give an offensive rebound. Can't do that.
And that was Jermaine Haley on the putback. Fleury, the sharp shooter for 3. He's off on his first attempt from downtown. 11-5 right now.
London looking to push.
London does push, but good defense here from Montreal. Double team. And Jones gets that ball back. And he's dribbling. Looking for his move. Looking for White on the inside. Actually takes the shot and misses. hard-fought rebound there, and Mambi takes it.
Haynes had a good box out right now.
And here we go on the other side. Montreal still down by 6. Mambi looking at his teammate Mason.
This is,
and a push off.
Yeah. Yes.
Mason's frustrated. What do you think?
No, it's a good call. Let's be honest, it's a good call. Today, once you put your shoulder into the defender's chest, it's automatic. I know the crowd doesn't like it. I know people at home that know me are probably surprised I'm giving all this credit to the referee, but it's a good call.
All right, and we're gonna have our.
And this is the play. Sorry, Dominic. This is the play where we're trying to get Mason on ISO, either on the right side or the left side of the basket, because we cleared out. So I think he was a bit careless with the ball.
So we're looking at our first timeout of this game, and Montreal is now trailing by 6. So as we said yesterday, it was a heart-breaking loss, but we got to move forward now. And other players to watch on this team: Nick Gart, he's been really hot as of late, averaging 11 points in the season, but just had 28 in his last outing. In the previous one, he actually had 18. So got to keep an eye on him. And Jermaine Haley, very complete player. That's number 10 for London. He's averaging 15 points on the season, almost 6 rebounds and 5 assists. And
just to look at the beginning of the game, and I know the crowd is still coming in. It's a slow start. Second game in 2 days. London's coming in fresh. There's always the danger of the scheduling right now. It's an important weekend for Montreal, so I expect us to wake up. We normally see Montreal middle of the first quarter, get a little run.
Yeah.
I know Coach Buckley, every timeout he kind of wakes this guy up. I wish they could start right away,
Yeah, I hear
but,
you.
You can mention Bean Sports. Yes.
And you're still watching BSL TV. Also tonight we're broadcasted on BN Sports. So for all the viewers at home that are watching BN Sports, we say hello from Montreal here. And the game is back on with about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. And there's Marcus Audie, former Montreal player, former Toundra player. Switched teams and just came on the floor, and the three-point shot is good.
This is 4 for 7 right now, am I right? From 3? I thought you said 3 for 6, so 4 for 7.
Actually, that was overall shooting. They're 2 for 6 now from 3.
2 for 6, okay.
And that was Devon Balkman.
Another turnover. Very sloppy start.
And Haley giving it to Balkman on the inside to White. Bullies his way in, and now we're staring at an 11-point deficit.
Right now, London is just doing pretty much whatever they want on the offensive end because their defensive tenacity is really good, and we're careless with the ball.
All right, need a good possession here. Fleury passes it to Haynes. Haynes looks at the basket, thinks about it, gives it back to Fleury. Fleury being well guarded, and Levy is not going to hesitate on that 3, and nothing but net. It's a carryover from yesterday, right?
And I'm not going to lie, we had a little talk before the game. I said, I like you shooting the 3. Don't fall in love with it, but hey, he can make it, and he just showed it to us right now.
And first made 3 from Montreal, and on the other side they play good defense around the rim in the paint, and that was a really tough pass by Mambi, a little bit too high.
As good as Mambi was yesterday on his passing, and the idea is good. I always say good idea, bad execution. This is 2 turnovers from Mambi, looking for the right play, but it's just not there.
We're already staring at 6 turnovers for the home team and only 1 for the visiting team. 8-point deficit. Marcus Audie, the former Toundra player, looking for revenge, giving it up to Haley. Haley, who's having a really good season, goes on the inside and makes that little bank shot.
They are getting so deep in the paint right now. There's nothing you can do defensively. We need to slow them down. We need to keep those guys out of the paint.
And Mambi on the inside drives, and no basket, but a foul.
Yeah, this time it's a blocking foul, I believe.
Yep. So 10-point deficit.
The biggest difference between this one and Mason earlier is Mambi was actually attacking with 2 hands on the ball, and the defender moved his feet. I think they're arguing right now, is it offensive foul? To me, it should be a blocking foul, but we'll see what the conversation is about.
And with all those turnovers, Montreal only has 6 shot attempts, while London already has 14 shot attempts, so they doubled them up on the shot attempts. 18-8, 10-point deficit for for Montreal. 4 minutes and some change to go in this first quarter.
I think we have a holding. So this out of bounds play, they were looking for Fleury for the 3-point shot, and Marcus Hardy, who played for Montreal, like you said, knows you can't let Fleury get open. You kind of grab the shirt.
He knows the plays, and Fortin is back in the game, the big man, who played really well yesterday, grabbing 6 offensive rebounds. He passes. Nice pass.
Tough pass.
And Fleury goes on the inside, but gets his own board, and he's going to go back for it, and he's going to get to the free throw line.
Listen, that's very impressive from Fleury. Sure, we know what he can do outside, but right now he's showing some toughness inside.
And this is great for Fleury. We know shooters like to see one go in, even if it's a free throw. Get your rhythm going. And in and out on that first one.
Dominic, did you jinx him?
Oh, I'm just saying the facts, you know. He's gonna make that second one. I'm calling it now.
So now we have a substitution with Demosthenes coming back in for Fortin. So Levy goes to the 5 spot really. Small. That's a small lineup.
And we have Beckford coming in.
So the transition defense should be better. We might get hurt inside a little bit, and we can see like some pressure from Montreal right now. Are we going to go into a zone? Stay in the man-to-man? I see Fleury kind of helping out.
Haley passes it in the corner to Jones. Jones looking to make his move on the inside, gives it back out to McSwain Jr. for 3. It's off, and Fleury grabs that rebound. Already his 3rd in the game, and goes inside.
Great decision. When you're going on a fast break, sometimes you don't want to make the pass. Now we see some pressure from Montreal. I love it. I love it. Like this is like a 2-2-1. You see Fleury in the middle, back into a zone or matchup zone right now. So good communication. I love the fact that we are giving them a different look defensively.
And Marcus Hardy from the corner.
Wow.
Swish, revenge. It's sweet for him.
London kind of say, Pascal, stop talking, because it doesn't matter what defense they're giving us, we're going to score. But I like what Coach Buckley did there, changing the momentum by changing defense.
And Fleury's not going to hesitate on that 3, and he was well guarded. Good closeout.
Are they pushing the ball?
Hardy pushing it to Haley. Haley pump fake and just decides to shoot that one. Can't make it. Beckford comes up with that rebound.
I'm expecting some big things from Bedford also. He's a very versatile player.
Demosthenes gives it to Fleury, who's
cooking.
Fleury,
we just found on you 5 men.
For sure, he's known to be a shooter.
This is the first time I've seen him post up, you know, and it's good because we have a mismatch inside with Fleury against Marcus Hardy.
For sure, and I mean, you know, Philippe Fleury, he's a shooting guard, but he is 6'5". 6'5", it's pretty tall, especially in this league. So he can go on the inside and get some points there, as we've seen today so far. So known as a shooter, but can do more than just shoot. And the free throw to complete the N1 is Cash. And
hey, listen, we sticking around. You know, they had the lead, but we have an answer pretty much every time right now. The last 2 minutes, playing really well.
Let's close the quarter the right way. In the corner, as I say that, that was Ja'Kai Taylor.
This is, unless I'm mistaken, their fifth 3-pointer of the game.
It's actually their 4th. 4 out of 10 attempts. Wow, Fleury definitely got fouled there, but they didn't call it.
I believe so.
I mean, okay. Demosthenes gives it on the inside to Levy, the local player.
Oh, yeah, beautiful move.
Well, on one side, we can see London getting a bunch of 3-point shots, but on our side, Montreal, they're getting all these N1s, the old school 3-point play.
We're getting inside, and you know what's funny? We went, Coach Buckley went small, and London kind of went small also with their substitution. What I like about this lineup, it's a lot faster. And then he put like a 2-2-1 press to put some pressure in the 3rd quarter, you know. And London, they're still making outside shot, but they still have to adjust. And it's only what, a 7-point game right now.
And you're still watching beIN Sport. And also, if you want to catch up on all the action you missed, be sure to sign up for the BSL TV League Pass. For $49.99, you'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games, and play them back if you missed them live. Join our team and watch yours at bsltv.tv. All right, so Montreal looking to get a W today, staring at a 7-point deficit. Only a couple minutes left in this first quarter. And they're shooting 5 for 11, Montreal, which so far so good, but turnovers have been hurting them. and not making a lot of threes. 1 for 5 from 3.
You always talk about taking care of the ball, and we don't want to give second shots, especially teams that are shooting threes. When you shoot a three, the percentage of long rebound is there, so it's important that you either box out the shooter or you're aware of especially, I would say 80% of the basketball, when you shoot it, will go on the other side of the rim. So you can't give second shots. But right now, we gave a couple of second shots. They're making their threes, but we've turned it over. And I would think that we're down by 7 because of our turnovers. I think we give them 6 points of turnovers.
Even more, it's 11 points off turnovers, so that's really
11 points of turnovers. Can you imagine?
That's big already in the first quarter. I mean, those are like a full game numbers. I mean, and 9 rebounds for Montreal. The London 6. Only 1 offensive rebound for London, but we're still very early in the game. And Montreal has 3 offensive rebounds. We saw Fleury get a couple. So rebounding battle going well, but turnovers not so well. But it's not too late to turn it around for Montreal.
And don't forget, yesterday we gave Windsor like 32 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were discussing it's going to be in the 120, which this is what happened. So the 23 is not bad. Our 16 should be better.
Yeah.
But we can't give more than 25 points, per quarter.
Well, 2 minutes to go. Montreal's going to have to lock up defensively if they want to avoid a 25-point quarter by the Lightning. And a foul on the inside.
We have a foul. I see the ref pointing at 2, so
I think Montreal's in the bonus.
Yeah,
so
well,
both teams are.
We started the game with like 5 fouls right away. So.
Right. So 2 minutes and a half to go in this first quarter. Both teams in the bonus. And we'll see Garth, the point guard at the free throw line. 6-point game. First free throw bounces in. That shooter's bounce. We're seeing some subs here. Second free throw, all good. All right.
And London has been a class organization from the time they've been playing in the Canadian League. Great owner, always have good players, very disciplined, very good organization in this league.
All right. A long pass to Demosthenes from Beckford. Beckford looks at that 3, decides to go inside. Acrobatic finish.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. That was ridiculous.
You can feel this kid, man. This kid he's very spectacular. I don't think he likes a normal shot. He's always putting on a move.
How would you describe that one? It was like a reverse.
That was beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, and on the other side, Haley.
Oh, good defense.
Offensive foul by Haley. There you go. That's how you change the momentum.
Haley, like you said, they put him on the starting 5. Hasn't hurt the team. Has done a good job defensively. I expect him to score a little bit more, but hey, his physical presence is there.
He does average 15 on the season, so he should probably score more in this game for sure. All right, 6-point game. Montreal can cut it to 1 possession with a 3-point shot. Let's see what they choose to do. Philippe Fleury, pump fake, sidestep. It's good. That's his favorite shot, guys.
That's how you get back in the game, man. And you know what? Fleury has given the momentum to this team to let's go hard.
Big time on the inside.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding?
Well,
we never slowed him down. He went back. He went full court.
That was Ja'Kai Taylor getting an easy 2 and the spin move right there.
That was a good attack to the rim.
Mason Jones had that spin move. Wow, deep 3 and no foul there, but that closeout was.
No, I don't think it was a good closeout.
Okay. So Fleury's gonna heat check, heat check, and wow. Philippe Fleury, when he gets going,
listen,
watch out.
He came on the floor. There was something about him, not just looking for his shot. Like he was aggressive. He's posting up. He's trying to score, and now back-to-back threes with a potential 4-point play.
And now Coach Buckley is really proud of his team. He's clapping his hands. He's cheering his guys up. Only a 2-point deficit now. I mean, Montreal, they know how to flip the script and change the momentum with those substitutions.
We've had at least 9 players from the Toundra that saw the floor in the first quarter, which is good. Because this is a tough game, physically and mentally. And to be able to come off the bench, like Fleury did, and I mean, he's giving Montreal like this is how we got to play tonight. Because if we don't play, London is too good.
And I mean, Fleury, he missed his first two 3-point shots that he tried. But then he made his next 2 3-point attempts, and he's now got 12 points already in this game, 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
Now,
That's amazing.
you're talking about stats because I'm pretty sure if we ask Fleury if he missed a shot, he's going to tell you, I've never missed a shot in my life. Shooters, they never miss.
For sure.
The next one is going to be better.
Short-term memory for sure. And while we're on the break on beIN Sports TV, if you want to hear what the coaches and players thought about tonight's game, well, you can tune in to the BSL TV post-game show. Get the game from their point of view and more. Also, join Aaron Sanders and Steven Cyrus for the BSL this week. A look back at all the action, outstanding plays, along with in-depth analysis of all teams in the Basketball Super League. And we're still live from Pierre Charbonneau Center here in the east of Montreal. I'm Dominic Gildener, joined by a great coach, a great basketball mind, Pascal Jobin. And we're going to see Philippe Fleury at the free throw line to convert that 4-point play.
What a shot, man.
We've already seen some great highlights early in this game, I'm telling you. All right, 1-point game. It's on now in the crowd. It's getting packed up more and more. Fans are coming in still. All right, here we go. Jones with the ball, gives it to Gart. The 2 guards playing together.
Waiting for the pick and roll.
And the pick by Haley. And
Quick reversal to Jones.
And Jones looking to attack on the outside, open for 3.
Good rebound.
That was a miss by Balkman. And on the other side, Philippe Fleury, he's feeling himself. Can't get that one to go. Beckford trying to fight for that rebound.
Man,
Can't get
had
it.
it.
All right, are they going to go 2 for 1 here? Only 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. They might, but it looks like they might not. Taking their time here, so no 2 for 1. All right, on the inside.
Wow, what a bullet pass inside from Jones.
And Balkman converts that shot inside to give his team a 3-point lead. 15 seconds to go here. Oh, another
Bad
turnover. Well, we hadn't seen one of those in quite a few minutes for Montreal, but
now they're going to go for the last shot.
Yep. 7 turnovers for Montreal now.
And Jones probably taking it.
Here's Jones dribbling around his defender, Beckford, and Jones, tough shot. And the quarter is over, 29-26.
Good one-on-one. Bedford did a good job on Jones right there, not to pick up a foul. And, great defensive play to finish the quarter.
For sure. And get the latest news, signings, scores, and more by following the Basketball Super League on social media, all social media platforms. And you've seen your favorite teams and players on the court, and now you'll get to know them off the court. To join Ian Jowdry as he sits down with some of the finest players and more on Around the BSL. That's the official podcast of the Basketball Super League. So, Pascal, overall thoughts on this first quarter after all, just a 3-point deficit?
I think we were still feeling the effect of a bad loss at the beginning of the quarter, but then we woke up and said, hey, there's a game going on right now, so let's play. So it took us a certain time to get started. London came in prepared. We saw the pressure once Dominic took the ball because last game he had 30 points.
Yeah.
So, but we kind of overcame everything, settled down. Great substitution from Coach Buckley. Guys came in ready to play. Fleury really came in ready to play. He wasn't even as aggressive as that yesterday. And I love to see him aggressive, not just to shoot because we know he's a shooter, but sometimes if you're giving a bit more, you're putting even more pressure on the defense.
I think he felt that the team needed him because Dominic Welsh so far, 0 shot attempts. And then Mason, 2 shot attempts, 2 points. And already 2 fouls for Antoine Mason. That's something to look for. I mean, that's why Fleury had to be more aggressive, I think.
Well, for us, Fleury has 11 points right now?
13
points.
Yep.
So if I said to you, Mason would have 13 points, you would have said yes, and Fleury 13. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to be ready. You have to be ready always. Mason, I expect him to have another, a great second quarter because he's the Montreal's best player. He's going to be a bit more patient because the scouting report is definitely going to put pressure on Mason. As soon as he has the ball, they're going to be right there in his face. So right now, he's going to settle in a little bit, and I expect him to do well. But, hey, guys came off the bench ready to play, and that's very important.
And if you're in the shoes of Coach Buckley right now, how do you manage Antoine Mason's minutes? Already 2 fouls in the first quarter, so you don't want him to get that third one. So how do you manage those minutes?
He's on the bench right now. I don't think he's going to start.
Yep.
But this is a long game, so right now, maybe, it's a close game. Give him some more time on the, we don't want him to pick up an early third foul. But I expect him to come back on the floor pretty soon.
All right, and we're seeing Jalen Smith who was not active yesterday. He's just been inserted in the game by Coach Buckley, number 11 for Montreal. Still have Beckford, Fleury, Demosthène, and Lundelay on the courts for Montreal. Montreal with the first possession here.
And let's not forget, Mambi is also a great scorer. So Mason and Mambi have been quiet. Our Levy is ready.
And that was a nice little mid-range J made by Levy.
I'm not gonna lie, Levy was I was an assistant with Dave DeVere at McGill, so that was one of my players. He was Defensive Player of the Year in the RSAQ, just to mention.
Excellent. And he's making his presence felt tonight on the courts. Levy made a couple shots already. And Jones looking to pass it on the inside. And a little mid-range. Billy White is off on that one. Beckford skies for that rebound.
I like the last shot. We challenged it. And 3 guys from Montreal was at the defensive rebound.
Oh, a little push shot by Beckford is off.
That's too bad.
Early shot with the shot clock. Really early. And 3-point shot is nothing but net for Balkman.
Man, he's just coming in. Like, the thing is this. He got to the 3-point line without any type of defensive pressure. We can't do that.
And that's already his second 3-point shot made in this game. All right, Beckford being guarded tightly. And 3 seconds in the key.
I think it's a defensive 3 second,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
It's a warning.
So defensive is, at least in the NBA, it's a free throw plus the ball, right?
Oh, it's a technical foul right there. Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 seconds on the offensive side, you just get a turnover, but on the defensive side, I believe you get a free throw. Correct me if I'm wrong. Looks like that's what it is. So Fleury.
I won't correct you. You're right.
And so Fleury trying to add to his point total and long on that free throw attempt. 32-28, advantage London. All right, Fleury to inbound the ball. Demosthène handling it at the top of the key. Looking at his options, some movement.
They are putting pressure on Fleury right now.
And Demosthène's going to pull that three, and he's going to make that three.
Extremely well needed. You know, like whatever offense Demosthène can give you, it's a bonus because he's a great point guard, great defensive player, but he can also score a little bit.
Exactly. And now a 1-point game here early in the second quarter. Montreal, Jones directing the traffic here. And here he's double teamed. White passes it out to Balkman, who's got the hot hand. Guard pump fake, drives inside. Mid-range, it's no good. And Demosthène quickly on the fast break, giving it up to Jalen Smith, who almost loses it, but corrals it back. Levy almost at the mid-court line. And Mason is actually back in the game with his 2 fouls. And here's Mason with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to pull that tough shot. Mid-range, it's off. Rebound corralled by Haley Jr.
Not a bad possession. Mason's looking for his offense right now.
Pump fake. And Jones staring down at his defender, driving on the inside, giving it up. Haley in the corner for 3. Nice play.
That last 3-point shot was created by Jones. He got too deep. Everybody came to help, and we left the corner. Man, you can't leave a corner 3.
Philippe Fleury pump fake, and he misses that 3.
Good looking shot.
And on the attacking end to the corner, Balkman passes it. Open is Haley, but he won't pull that one. And guard, the ball is moving a lot of ball movement here for the visiting team. In the corner for Balkman, who's had the hot hand. Mason closing out. Balkman drives baseline. Haley, wow, N1 there.
In the last sequence, Balkman, when he attacked the baseline, it was Mason. He didn't want to pick up his 3rd foul. This is the problem when you have a player with a 3rd foul. Are you going to play tough defense? And Mason was kind of playing, but didn't want to pick up his 3rd foul.
Totally.
This is London's ball reversal is incredible. The ball does not touch the floor. So quickly. Maybe sometimes on the help side defense, I'd like to see Montreal maybe put a hand up for, just you might even be able to get a steal. But their ball movement, their passing is extremely sharp. This is one thing I always tell the players in Montreal. Our passes, you got to work on that. It's like the vegetable of, if I can say that. Like,
yeah.
It's not sexy, but it's very important. Passing is extremely important. Some of the turnover we had at the beginning of the game was just bad pass.
Yeah.
Bad pass. And London, every pass they make is sharp, crisp.
And Haley misses that free throw. He now has 9 points in the game on 4 of 5 shooting from the floor. All right, here's Mason playing the point guard position right now, kind of. And even though the Mustang is there, he's handling the ball, giving it up to Fleury. Really deep from 3, Curry range. It's good!
Hey, that was a tough shot, but his confidence is off the roof. I mean, he was challenged on that shot, and that was, what, 27 feet?
Oh, at least. It all started with those free throws that he made early in the game, and he's now up to 16 points. On the other side, Haley wastes no time, scoop shot.
Too easy. You can't give middle penetration and lay up to the rim that easy.
And Demosthenes, he doesn't waste any time either, but gets blocked on the inside. And pushing it back, Haley almost loses the ball. Mason playing some hard defense. Morty's back in the game for London. Balkman looking around Fleury, trying to defend him here. And Balkman passes it to Morty. Morty goes on the inside, passes it out. 3-point shot is no good by White.
That's good defense.
5-point game now. Montreal down 5. Mason's going to attack. Kick it out to Dominic Welsh for his first points of the game.
Hey, that was a great pass from Mason, because when he got the ball, Dominic, he already saw Dominic in the corner. Dominic.
The other Dominic, yeah.
he saw Welsh. When he attacked the rim, the help came in, just kicked it out. Great decision for Mason, and you know what? That was the first open look that Dominic Welsh got today, and he made it.
And that was actually his first attempt, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that was his first attempt of the game after going 8 for 12 from 3 last night. He knew that he would get some shots in tonight again. They were defending him well so far, but they slept on that possession. London did. Just a 2-point game right now. It's not too bad of a deficit. And the crowd is hyped tonight in Montreal.
Listen, we slowed down. We adjusted defensively. We got back our Montreal's defensive transition was a bit better. Take away some layups. I mean, London is making some tough threes, attacking the paint, kick it out. And Fleury has been the difference maker.
And one really good thing for Montreal, defensively, they've limited the leading scorer for London to 0 points, 0 for 3 shooting, but he is leaving his imprint on the game with his 5 assists already.
Well, we are so worried and concerned about it that when he gets to the rim, a bit like the last play we saw from Mason to Welsh, like he's been passing the ball, kicking it out, and his teammates are making shots, you know?
For sure. And right now, leading scorer, well, there's 2 leading scorers for London. Nick Gart has 11 points, and Jermaine Haley has 11 points also. On the other side, Montreal, as we've said, 16 points for Philippe Fleury and 11 points for Lévi Londelet. Lévi Londelet shooting perfectly from the floor. So, Coach, I'm sure you're proud of that. 4 for 4 shooting.
Absolutely. And Lévi wants this, loves playing in Montreal, loves the opportunity to be able to play in his own city, you know, and that's what this league is doing for those players.
Talking about local players, Mambi Diawara back in the game for Coach Buckley.
Mambi is going to wake up, by the way. Mambi has been very quiet first quarter and a half.
All right, here's White, 45 degrees to the basket. And here's Jones, who's been limited so far with his scoring in this game. And he's going to take that mid-range, and he can't make it, but gets fouled on it.
Foul on the floor.
So no free throw opportunities for Jones. No chance to get his first points yet.
And Jones, a tough matchup, you know, one-on-one. He has all the moves, all the little hesitation. He's a tough guy to guard, man.
All right, substitution being made for the visiting team. Morty with the ball, top of the key, being guarded by Welsh. Welsh putting pressure on him. Good defense, but he fouls on that play.
It's so hard to stay on the floor, to stay grounded. Once he gets to the paint, just that little pump fake, got his defender off his feet, and went and got the foul.
All right, now Dominic Welsh also has 2 fouls, just like Mason does. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Well, there's 2 things on the scouting report, Dominic, that you do. You want to attack Dominic Welsh and Mason. You want to make them play defense and maybe get them in foul trouble, which London has done so far, and limit them offensively. So they've done a good job as far as their scouting report to put pressure on those 2 players.
All right.
But luckily, Fleury woke up.
Oh, yeah, big time. To give his team a 4-point cushion. Morty does with that free throw. 41-37. Advantage London. 7 minutes to go in this second quarter. All right, Mason giving it up to Welsh. The ball is moving quickly for Montreal. Mambi dribbles, gives it to Welsh. The three-point shooter is off on that one.
I thought the ball was hit.
Yeah, that's what he's claiming too.
You know why? Because there was no rotation. When Dominic Welsh shoots the ball, there's always rotation. That ball died in the air, so I'm pretty sure the ball was touched.
That's what they're contesting. All of the Toundra players are saying the ball was definitely touched. And the referees are gathering together.
Trust me, the ball was touched.
Yep. Referees gathered together, and you're spot on, Coach. Is going the other way, reversing the call there. The referees are.
Well, on Dominic Welsh's made three, the net was just the rotation on the ball. You could see when he hit the net. That time the ball kind of died because it was touched. Easy call to make, but it's easy for us sitting here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be, reffing the game.
That's a very tough job. Credit to them. Referees working the baselines and the sidelines.
Mike Saudet, Alex Lapointe, and Jason Steele. Just to mention that Jason Steele, the ref, talking to the coaches, spent last summer with USA Basketball preparation for the World Championship as a ref invited. So Montreal is doing great everywhere.
Everywhere in basketball, and we also have Quincy Guerrier, who's playing right now for Illinois against UConn in the March Madness. And Mason takes that three.
Oh.
It's a short rimmed it.
We're sleeping. I was going to say, why is he
wide open on the transition? That's unforgivable, isn't it?
London strategy, when a guy takes a three-point shot, you take off. You don't box out. But we kind of forgot about him, and he was by himself like so long.
And here's Fleury to answer with a three, and it's in and out. And that was McSwain that just scored that open bucket on the other side. A few possessions back. All right, here we go, Jones. Giving it up and getting it back. And Jones directing traffic. Balkman gives it back to White. White, mismatch, but Yawa has a good defender still. An open three for Morty. It's good, nothing but net.
Wow. We are so concerned about Jones. Everybody else is making threes.
And just like that, 46-37 for the visiting team, the London Lightning, and they're shooting 6 for 15 from the three-point line. Oh, Welsh on the inside is fouled. 2 free throws.
I like the inside pass and the good cut by Dominic Welsh to get to the line. The last basket by London is just unacceptable. Yeah. Unacceptable, because this is what I call defensively ball watching. Anthony takes the Antoine Mason takes the shot. Everybody's looking at the basketball, and this kid just took off,
For sure.
It's tough, but you can't watch like you have to get back on defense.
And we're about 6 minutes away from halftime. Montreal now trailing by 9. Here at the free throw line, Dominic Welsh, first attempt is good. And that's good for his confidence. Just like we saw Fleury earlier hitting some free throws, it gave him confidence, and Welsh might have the same effect on him. And Fortin is back in the game, replacing Levy, who's played really well so far.
Well-deserved break, and Fortin is rested. Should probably finish the second quarter.
And both free throws are good for Welsh. Now staring at a 7-point deficit, Montreal is. All right, White with the ball up top. McSwain giving it back to White. The forwards playing together. And Morty, heat check, and can't make that one. And Welsh, who's a great rebounder, right place, right time. And Welsh, he's looking to make his move. Mambi, top of the key. We know he can shoot. We know he can pass. And here he passes it to Fleury. Gets it back. Mason drives, kicks it. Mambi pump fake.
Oh, yeah.
Mason open for three. It's short. You can tell they're maybe a bit tired, right?
Good ball movement, a little bit.
From yesterday's game, maybe it's hard to play back-to-back. But here we go. Jones on the attack, and he can't get the basket to go.
We're lucky Jones is missing layups.
For sure. Here's Welsh for a layup. Himself makes it. 5-point game, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Right now, Morty running the show.
The good thing about Montreal is they're sticking around. It was almost a 10-point lead, and now we're sticking around. So we got to fall away from the ball.
And that's Montreal's 4th foul of the quarter, I believe. So their next foul will put them in the bonus.
They called a foul on Mambi.
And substitutions being made. Here's Amari Haynes back into the game in place of Fleury.
Fleury, well-deserved break. As really, he woke up his teammate. Like he really said, let's go. Let's play hard defensively and offensively. And not just making shots, but he was aggressive about everything he did today was really, really aggressive.
Only one turnover for London so far. So they're protecting the ball well. And Jones is going to try to get his first points. Nothing but air on that one. Doesn't draw iron.
Good defense on Jones.
Poke the ball, steals it. White on the attack and misses it, but his teammate has his back. Morty does. And where were the
only problem is that I had 3 white shirt that didn't pass half court.
Right.
You cannot anticipate this going to miss.
Montreal.
You always sprint back on defense no matter what.
Maybe those tired legs are being felt right now, but they still have to play hard. This is a crucial game for their season. And Mambi pulls that 3. Can't make it, but Fortin.
Big rebound.
And Welsh is behind him. Has his back.
Good job on the offensive rebound.
And Welsh now scoring a few points in this game. Now has 7 points, actually. And here we go. White goes past Fortin and can't make it. Fortin with the nice rebound there. And a foul being called against Haley.
Good job. And Fortin did a good job defensively. He's a good defensive player. Moved his feet well. And got the defensive rebound on the miss.
And second foul of the quarter. Only the second foul of the quarter for the Lightning. So
well, London has taken care of the ball. What you said? One or two turnovers max.
One, yeah.
Playing smart defense, not reaching. Not picking up bad fouls. So, and it's only a 5-point game, so we are right there.
We're winning the rebounding battle. Here's Mambi on the inside. Nice take. Uses the glass.
Beautiful move by Mambi inside.
And a 3-point game now. It's tied again. And a foul. Offensive on the screen, moving screen.
Now that's a few mistakes from London so far in the first half.
And the second turnover of the game for London. That was McSwain with a moving screen.
And I believe Montreal defensively is extremely one of the. I'm not looking at the stats. That my opinion, once they put their head down to play defense, they're really, really one of the best teams in the league.
Well, they are the 3rd out of 6 teams in points allowed per game.
Well,
Montreal is.
Thanks, Dominic, for the stats.
No worries.
I was afraid. I was starting to sweat a little bit, saying like they're last in defense, but hey,
they're not. They're right there, middle of the pack. Diawara. Another move on the inside.
And one.
Oh, no. They're not. They're calling an offensive foul. Really?
I didn't see it. Was it?
On a player inside, right?
It's automatic. No, with the arm.
Oh, okay.
Just just getting that advantage on the defensive player.
Unfortunate there, and the fans are booing that call, but it is what it is. All right, 3 minutes to go before halftime. Montreal, you want to keep that game close.
So I see a 1-2-2 press. And I like, I'm the type of coach that I like to mix it up. So right now, when they want to put pressure on Jones, how are they going to attack this pressure?
Double team.
You get a trap.
Mid
court. Back court.
Wow, great possession there.
It's so funny. As soon as you put the 1-2-2, the team has to adjust. I always tell my player, if we see a press, I don't want to call the press break right away. Let's go. Let's attack it quickly. And as soon as they saw the 1-2-2. Jones, who's been going 100 miles an hour, now he's going like 1 mile an hour. He's looking, and backcourt. One of the rare turnovers from the London team.
And they just had 2 in the last few minutes, and they're now up to 3 turnovers. All right, Montreal's picking it up, shooting 48% from the field so far, 15 of 31, 6 of 15 from 3. After yesterday's game where they shot 19 from 30, we knew that was not sustainable. That was red hot shooting from behind the arc. But now they're matching their opponents. I mean, London has 6 made threes on 16 attempts, so it's pretty even on that level.
I just believe we were talking about the beginning of the game was sloppy for Montreal. With reason, they played last night, and it was a disappointing loss because we were right. Montreal was right there.
Yeah.
So now London came out and let's say, hey, let's just punch them in the mouth. But you know what? We took the punch. Montreal came back, and now it's a close game. But is our leg tired, and are we going to be able to perform at the end? So I still expect Mason to have a great second half, scoring-wise.
Yeah.
They've done a good job putting pressure. Dominique Welsh is starting to score. So, and it's a big game. Like Montreal needs this win. And I like, and I've said it before, but I like the substitution because, Coach Buckley has played pretty much everybody that's available today.
For sure. And I mean, Mason today, like we said, 2 fouls. No rebounds, 2 assists, but he's shooting 1 for 5 from the floor, 0 for 3 from 3. He's been carrying the team lately. He's been red hot, so he's cooled off today. But it's a long game. We know he's a scorer, and the other guys are picking him up. So you love to see it.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, the expression is next man up. You know.
Yeah.
And they've done a great job.
Mason still in the game with his 2 fouls, as is Dominic Welsh.
So personally, right now, would I leave Mason on the floor the way Coach Buckley is doing? Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's only 2 fouls. Just be careful. He's too good of a player, and he helps the team too much on the defensive end and the offensive end.
And Philippe Fleury, the sharpshooter, back in the game also, alongside Beckford, Amari Haynes. All right, here's Mason making his move, being aggressive on the inside, using the bank.
And that's why you keep it. He was looking for different options, and I guess he realized maybe the best option is myself. So, good shot by Mason.
And Mason, nice play. And on the inside, here's Haley, and he's can't get that one to go. Counter attack now. Montreal's taking their time. Mason gives it to Fleury. Mismatch, and in and out. Unlucky there.
His last 3 shots have been in and out of the basket. 2 threes and this mid-range.
All right, here's Jones. Yet to get on the scoreboard, and as I say that, he misses again.
Good rebound from Dominic Welsh on the other. Like I said, 80% goes on the other side of the basket. So
Already
he was ready.
Already 6 rebounds for Welsh. Welsh on the inside, giving it up to Beckford. All right, here's Mason.
ISO from the top.
Shoots that 3 with confidence. Can't make it.
That good-looking shot right now.
And here's Haley again.
Haley has been hurting Montreal.
And Jones. Oh, here's Gartz to Morty. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. Morty mid-range fadeaway, off balance.
Goodness.
Tough shot.
And the arch. Good thing the ceiling is pretty high, because I think that was an high arch shot.
All right, 1 minute and some change left before the half. 3-point game, 50-47 advantage to London, and that's a foul there.
We have a foul away from the basket against Mason.
Against Mason?
Against what I mean by against Mason.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
London fouled Mason, so the foul was against Mason.
Got you. And that's only the 3rd team foul, though, for London, so no bonus yet for Montreal. They're not in the bonus. Philippe Fleury, side out to inbound the ball. Montreal staying in this one, folks, against the 2nd best team in the BSL. All right, here's Fleury, and turnover there.
Was it a moving screen?
I think it's offensive foul or moving screen.
Offensive foul. I just to me it's a turnover. Like it's a mistake. We don't have an opportunity to take a shot, and we need as many we can give away a possession.
Another costly turnover, Montreal with now 8. Here we go, White. Less than a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, it goes back to London here on this play with Balkman.
I thought they lost the ball. I thought the London player lost the ball, Bachman. I thought he lost the ball, but I guess stays with London.
The referees thought otherwise. And Jones, yet to get on the scoreboard. We know he's trying to get on it. Nice defense by Mason.
Great defense against Jones.
Mason's playing good defense here.
The players were beautiful pass.
Full court pass, pretty much. Nice IQ there.
One of our best transition player of the game so far, and he came at the right time.
And Amari Haynes ran the court really quickly, got into the position in the paint, and only 23 seconds to go here. Morty directing traffic on the inside for White. Double teamed, and it doesn't matter. He's so close to the basket, he's going to make that.
Dominic came to help out. It was too late.
Too deep with that possession. And here's Mason. 10 seconds to go. Got to take the last shot here, I'll assume. And Beckford's still going to take his move early, though. And going to let the other team take a last shot. Maybe too early on that one.
Exactly.
Here's Jones, very deep for his first points of the game. It's no good.
And you know what? We got lucky. Yeah. Like you said, we should have taken the last shot and hold it like you should.
On the first half. You know, in the NBA, we call it the Curry Fleury, but since his name is Fleury, we might give it the flurry. We might call it that, what we've seen in the first half. What do you think of that name?
Dominic. Hey, you're the man.
It works.
That's pretty good, man. The flurry Curry. All right.
Well, Curry Curry has a Curry flurry.
Hopefully he won't listen to this. Hopefully they use another tape, because if he hears you say that, we might get some comment from Coach Buckley.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Underway now, and we start
With a turnover.
Unfortunately, first possession for Montreal, turnover. And on the other side, Jones looking to get his first points right away. He gets them, and one.
So this is not the start you want. Again, a bad pass. And I'm not going to say their defense is not good. London was good defense. It was a bad pass. And then our transition defense. And how many points Jones have in the first half?
0.
He already has 2.
Well, I think when you're a scorer averaging 19 points, team best 19 points, you're not going to hesitate to take more shots.
He has 3 points in less than 20 seconds.
Exactly. All right, here's actually Mambi starting the second half, so that's a change in the lineup. They must stand still there. I think is Mason still there? Yes.
No, we have Mambi instead of
Fortin. So Fortin's
exactly.
on the bench now, playing small ball. Here's Mason on the inside, can't make it, and they're going quick on the other side. London is, and that's a bad turnover from them. And on the other side, they must stand to Dominic Welsh, the sharpshooter himself, takes it, can't make it, and gets the rebound. Wow, and that's a defensive foul.
Yep.
And Dominic Welsh, he has now grabbed 7 rebounds with that last one.
You always, like, even Mason, like, if you're not scoring, you can do other stuff on the floor. You can do other things. You can rebound, you can box out, you can talk, you can play defense, which is what Mason and Welsh have done.
And Welsh now with 3 fouls, 9 points, 6 rebounds, and
too long. You can't hold the ball that long. Mambi gets called for travel.
Tough turnover there. So 2 early turnovers in the first minute of play, and a 6-point deficit now. All right, side out. Jones with the ball. Still has his confidence. Now with 3 points and 5 assists. Gets shifty, passes his defender, but gets blocked. And oh wow, that's clearly a foul out.
That's not good.
You don't like to see that. The fight breaking out.
Stop it right away.
Yeah, the player.
I don't think he meant to hurt him, but most likely will be ejected from the game. Number 7.
Yeah, Amari Haynes, who played really well so far.
Your job as an assistant coach is to keep everybody on the bench. You don't want to leave the bench. I expect, intentional foul.
Yeah, that's what they call flagrant foul in the NBA. I don't know if they call it the same here. I think it's the same rules.
Most likely will be 2 shots for London and ball possession.
Now, you always ask the question, was their intent to get the ball, or was it strictly just to hurt him? So
the reality, I don't think he wanted to hurt him.
Yeah.
He kind of jumped, and then he kind of got hooked up, and he just held him.
He grabbed his shoulder, yeah.
And the thing is, what happened after? This is the situation, Dominic.
Yeah.
The foul was called. He held him. But after there was an altercation, and this is what I'm looking to see. Is it going to be just Montreal? Is it going to be? I expect number 7 for Montreal to be sent home, honestly. And you know what? We cannot afford to lose a player. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And he's going to stay on the floor. But if he leaves, that's 3 games in 3 days. We need him today.
Yeah, for sure.
And his defensive presence, he's been playing well. So interesting to see what the referee going to say. But hopefully, from what I saw, my feeling is number 7 is going home.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Amari Haynes, who had been playing well, inserted in the starting lineup today after coming off the bench yesterday. And now only a minute and a few seconds into the third quarter.
I like the fact that the referee, stopped it quickly. There's a lot of kids here. We want to keep this game clean. We want the kids to enjoy the game. There's no need for that. There's no room for that.
What did you think of White's reaction? I mean, for White, he's getting fouled hard, so he's going to react. It's just an instinct, but maybe he kind of created more of a tension between the two teams. And
well, you don't want to be grabbed by the neck, so
yeah, could understand that.
Now I see the referee Jason Steele talking to both referee, explaining the situation right now. What's going to happen?
So Haynes still on the floor. So
and if they're going to shoot free throws and he's still on the floor, he's not going to be ejected.
Right, might be a flagrant one. Which is not an ejection. Flagrant 2 would be an injection. Well, it's heating up quickly in here. It might be cold outside, but it's getting hot in here between those two teams. Getting testy. And, referees discussing with the players and the coaches.
So I believe there's going to probably be a double technical foul because if Montreal is shooting, normally that double technical, it negates itself.
Right. Let's see what we have here.
So is Dominic shooting?
Dominic? No, I wouldn't think so because he's just talking with the referee. That would be, unless it's a technical foul.
But I see the ref with the ball at the line where Montreal scores.
That's quite interesting. Let's see.
And London scores at this end.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
So,
well, it looks like it might be a technical foul for White's reaction. So White, he reacted. He fought back. So he's going to get a free throw here, looks like. But then London should get some free throws also.
well, London is shooting.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
So this is just a tech.
I see Jason talking to the London player.
So
I see the two guys talking to each other, which is pretty good. You know, let's keep it clean. They shook hands right now.
Yep.
I love it. Great sportsmanship. You know, it's a game. It's a game. Let's not forget it's a game. So
Yes. I mean, players get really into it. They get invested in the game. You love to see it, but emotions comes out.
one technical foul, and then 2 shots and the ball.
So here's White. The fans are booing him because they're going to cheer on their home team. And the free throw is good. The first one is. So it'll be 2 free throws plus possession.
Most likely.
Basically,
they're not lining up, so the ball goes back on the side to London.
So if he makes the second, you pretty much gave him 1 point here. And he does. So you got 1 point on your end with the technical free throw, and then they get 2. So now you're down by 7. You want to defend well in this possession.
Not a good start for the third quarter for Montreal.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Well, we know they usually start off slow, first quarter, third quarter, even though you said it's important to start well. But let's see how it goes here. All right, Gart almost slipped, but gets the ball back. Gart on the side. And here's Jones being guarded by Mambi. Diawara. Jones getting past him. Nice dish on the inside for White, and now White is motivated.
Great. And you know what? Jones attracted 3 players, which is why the other guy was wide open. Right under the basket. Great play. Jones doesn't score a lot for the team, but has been a great playmaker. Great attack to the rim.
Very nice cut there, and a bounce pass by Haynes to Mambi.
Great steal.
Turnover by London. Oh, wow, it's getting chippy out there. Now that's a pretty intense foul, but you don't want to give up, free points, so you're going to give up free throws instead. But that was a pretty hard foul, like a playoff foul almost. Would you agree?
The beauty about this last is that he really went after the ball. I think he was even asking for a jump ball. So
yeah, well, he's not going to get the jump ball clearly.
London, they're not giving Montreal anything easy.
Yeah.
Like even on a turnover, they get back.
And Dominic Welsh, now in double-digit points, has now scored 11. Actually, he was at 10 with that last free throw on the technical free throw. Other possession before, but now he can go up to 12 points, and he does. 12 points, and Fleury's got 16. All right, now Montreal down by 5. So down by 2 in this third quarter with 2 minutes passed by. And turnover almost, but no. Here's Marcus Audie giving it to Morty in the corner. Jones looking to make his move on the inside. Oh, little hook shot. That was dirty. Oof.
Yeah, listen, great ball movement again. Great passes, and they attack the ball.
And Dominic Welsh is short on that 3-point attempt. And now Jones has his confidence going, and he's going to pull that 3 and transition. Can't make it. Welsh with another rebound yet again. Long pass to Mason on the inside. He can't make that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
When you know it's not your night.
Maybe he felt that pressure, but here's Audie passing it to Morty. It goes quickly, and Haley with a rebound. Audie passes it back to White. They're going to settle down here.
Haley has done a great job inside defensively and also on the offensive rebound for London.
Yes, 5 rebounds in the game so far for Haley. 3-point shot being taken by White. It's no good. Right in the hands of Mambi. And Mambi going in the corner here. Telling his players where to go. He's open for 3, so he's going to take it. Why not? And rebound is grabbed by Audie.
I think Haley had a mismatch because Audie was guarding him, and I think Mombi was trying to get him the ball.
Ooh, Audie, what a
Yeah.
move on the inside there. Oh, and then they're not back on defense. Cherry picking, Haynes on the inside. There we go. And we see
But both teams' defensive transition has been a bit suspect in this beginning of the third quarter.
and, the coach of the visiting team, Doug Plumb, he's seen enough. He called a timeout there because he doesn't like what he's seeing. And 63 to 56, 7-point deficit that Montreal is staring at. And 10 turnovers in the game now for Montreal. They started off with 6 in the first quarter. Let's remind the folks at home that are watching on BSL TV and BN Sports. So Montreal shooting 44% from the field, 19 of 43, while London is shooting 24 of 48, so that's 50% shooting. Both teams around 30% from beyond the arc, from behind the arc, with a 6 for 20 for London and 6 for 19 for Montreal.
Yeah, the only thing I would say right now is that London's offense is a bit more. London is making Montreal work a bit more on defense. You know, we're looking at maybe 3 passes for Montreal and then 5 passes for London. What I mean by that is there's a lot of ball movement before any type of dribble. You know, and I don't mind the transition, 1 pass, 1 shot, or attacking the rim. But London, if they don't have a fast break, they will put Montreal into at least 1 or 2 pick and roll and a quick reversal.
And what did you think of Coach Buckley's decision to sit Marc-André Fortin to start the second half? We know he's got only 1 rebound, 1 assist today. No points, no shot attempts. Not his best showing, but he's been playing well lately. Got to give the big man credit.
You just gave your own answer. You know, you look at the first half, he wasn't really, involved that much. So, Levy was doing really, really well. Levy's back on the floor, so I don't mind, going a bit smaller to try to, put pressure on London. Mm-hmm. Don't forget, London's playing with 3 small guards.
Yeah, that's true.
Like size-wise, we're probably bigger than London right now from 1 to 5 position.
And as you said, Levy, London back on the floor with the sharpshooter, Philippe Fleury. Let's see if we'll see another Fleury in this third quarter. Mason guarding Morty. He's telling his players to move. They're not in the right position.
Yeah, they call a play, but I don't think they got what they wanted.
And chaos on that play. Almost a turnover, but luckily for the Lightning to get the ball back.
It took them so much time. They were calling a play, and I guess the other guy didn't know what the hell was going on.
Only 2 seconds on the shot clock for London.
Yeah, quick shot.
Quick shot for Balkman, who's been hot and gets the side of the backboard there. On the other side, here's Beckford with the ball, handling, passing it to Mason. Mason to Beckford. Corner, Fleury gives it back. Beckford thought about that 3, thinks otherwise, goes inside, and he's going to the charity stripe for 2.
Now, I've seen him for 2 games. He gives you a pump fake 3. You should let him shoot it because he doesn't want to shoot it.
Right.
He wants to attack the rim and get to the line. So he did a great job right now.
And Beckford, who's grabbed 5 rebounds in this game and has 2 assists to go along with his 2 points. A reminder, early in the season, he almost had a triple-double, was 1 assist shy, so he's a very complete player, very versatile. He's mad at himself for missing that one there. He's a little bit long on that free throw. And he can cut the lead down to 6 with this next free throw with about 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. And he does so. 6-point game, 63 to 57 advantage.
Plenty of time for Montreal to get back here, but we need a bit more energy, and we need to take care of the ball.
The crowd is calling for defense. Here's Haley with the ball, top of the key. Tries to go past Welsh and does. Can't use the glass there. And who else but Welsh gets the rebound? Mr. Rebound, I'll start calling him now. And wow, nice dribble move there.
Doing really well on the rebounding end.
He can do a little bit of everything. We can see the dribbling package that he has. And Mason, he's going to look to make his move, and that's going to be a jump ball. Nope, it's a foul.
Nah, you got foul. I like the way he kind of grabbed the ball with his left hand and went up for it.
So very, very positive for Montreal. Already 4 fouls for London after only 5 minutes have gone by in this third quarter. So all the next fouls in the quarter will be automatic free throws. So that's a great sign for Coach Buckley and his staff.
The positive thing, Dominic, is we're not letting London get away with the game. We are sticking around. 5 points, 6 points. That's very important. We can't let the game go away. We got to stick around and then hopefully get a lead before the end of the third quarter.
And second free throw is good. Oh, full court press at midcourt. And here's Bachman and White near the middle of the court. Audie, former Toundra player, gives it back to Bachman.
We have a 3-2 zone right now for the Montreal team.
Morty with the fake gives it to Audie, who's open, 45 degrees, shot, doesn't make it.
I like the fact that we changed defense to give them a different look, and we got a great defensive rebound.
Oh, Mason,
he never misses those.
He had a pep in his step, and Beckford is wide open for three. Can't make, side rims it. And who else but Welsh with the offensive rebound, but can't make that one either.
Finish. 3 offensive rebounds, we just can't finish, but great effort on the Montreal players' part.
And Welsh is now up to 9 rebounds, and quick passes, Balkman for 3, in and out, and Haley was uncontested for that offensive rebound.
The reason is we get back in the 3-2 zone so that nobody has a man right now, so someone needs to box Haley Jr. You need to box him up. Doesn't matter where you're on the floor, you need to put a body on him.
Right. All right. Here's Beckford. Well, he's taking the matter into his own hands right now, and I think that's an N one. It is a chance to convert a three-point play. Now we're seeing Beckford get more aggressive scoring-wise. He feels that the team needs that from him.
Well, the first half it was Fleury. Now it's Beckford really attacking because Mason just, he can't find the bottom of the ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shooting 2 for 10 right now. 0 for 4 from downtown. But we know with Mason, he's going to be in the game. He's going to keep taking his shots.
He's going to make great passes. He's going to play defense, talk to his guy. So we need him on the floor no matter what.
I mean, a month ago, I called a game where he was shooting like that, 2 for 10, and he ended up getting 20 points. So he can heat up really quickly. All right. A foul against Montreal, and they're not happy about that one.
Who's the technical foul on?
Wow, this game is chippy. Let's see.
Oh, double technical. That's why the ball stays with London. Let the guy talk with each other. Let's not start calling.
Oh, White bullied his way in, one-handed dunk and stares down his defender. Wow, White, man, he's showing off here.
Levy was kind of looking for the offensive foul, didn't get the call, and then we gave them an easy dunk.
All right, Fleury's going to look for his shot here, and can't make that one after a hot start. He's cooled off a bit, but can quickly heat up in a moment.
Possession stays with London.
And here we go, 5-point game, halfway through this third quarter. Fans are chanting defense. Here's White, who's starting to get aggressive offensively.
My goodness.
And whoa, he's taunting. He's taunting his opponents.
I honestly thought that was offensive foul. We got a technical.
Yeah, it's a timeout.
Timeout. Good.
It could have been.
I was afraid of a technical on the.
Right.
That one, the one before, I thought Levy kind of didn't hold his ground, but that one, it looked like an offensive foul for me. But hey, who am I to say that?
Yeah. And I think that a little altercation got White going. I mean, he's making buckets on the inside, and he's actually taunting his opponents. It's all within the game. It's all fun in games, but
my concern right now is Jones is on the bench resting. Their best player is on the bench resting, and he started the third quarter with 3 points. He scored 3 points right at the beginning.
Yep.
So he's always going to be dangerous, and if he's resting coming in the fourth quarter, it's going to be difficult.
For sure. All right, 69-62 now. Montreal still in the bonus, so they should look to get on the inside. I'm sure Coach Buckley is telling his players to go on the inside, get some fouls called against London.
Well, I like the change of defense to give a different look. The only danger is we make sure we put a body on Haley Jr.
Yeah.
Because he's getting a couple of offensive rebounds. And when you play a 3-2 zone, the middle is always the weakest part around the free throw line, around the nail area, and right under the basket. If there's not a right rotation or communication, you're gonna give offensive rebound.
Well, rebounds right now, at least Montreal's doing well tonight. They're winning that battle, 31-22. And offensive rebounds, they're actually winning 8-2. So solid in that department right now, so far.
You telling me London has 2 offensive rebounds tonight?
According to the stat keepers, that's what I'm seeing in front of my eyes. But
I need to talk to the stat keeper because Eddie Jr. just got 2 right now.
I mean,
it's okay.
The stats, they look like they're.
I don't want someone to lose his job, so I'm not going to say anything.
Well, maybe it's 3 or 4.
But we need to keep. Let's just say we need to keep London off the board.
Right. Well, we're about to get underway again here.
I think Jones is back on. Hady's on the floor. London is also playing about 9 guys.
Yep. All right, here's Beckford with the ball, handling it, being guarded by Jones, and gives it to Welsh. Welsh makes his move. Nice footstep. Oh,
just can't finish at the rim.
Nice footwork there, but couldn't finish. All right, here's Jones slowing it down now. 5 minutes to go, 7-point lead for London. He's waving off the screen. And the guards on the inside for White, who's cooking right now. And he's going to get back inside. He's not going to make that. Oh, they got to get that rebound. Oh, my goodness. 3 players of the same team.
I know. They got the lucky bounce right there, London.
That's tough. All right, on the inside, Philippe Fleury trying to defend, but that was a tough task against McSwain.
Right now, every time Fleury has someone in the post, they're going to attack Fleury right away.
And Fleury has to make it up on the other side offensively.
Montreal doesn't have really a point guard. I guess Mason is the point guard.
And here's Welsh. Yeah, true. Demosthenes out too.
Demosthenes and Mambi on the bench right now.
Right, and here's Mason pulling that shot. And front rim, he looks like he's pretty tired tonight, but the game's far from over.
I don't think tired. I just think it's just not going in.
Wow, tough shot there. Almost went in for
Big
Jones.
Rebound.
And here's Welsh on the counter attack. The Fleury's going to take that 3, you know it, and he's going to miss it. And Welsh, offensive rebound. He's going to work on the boards.
Well, Welsh has been the player of the third quarter right now for Montreal.
Big time.
Just keeping us in the game,
And with that rebound, he now has a double-double. 2 days in a row that he does. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Solid outing for him. And we're looking at a 7-point game right now. All right, Jones gives it to Morty. Morty guarded by Welsh. The screen by White. Morty passes it back. Guard, pump fake. Step back. Oh, nothing but net. Swish.
Listen, guard. That was such a quick release, Dominic. Because I thought they was going to get blocked.
Man, those step backs.
All net.
Step backs are hard to guard. And here's Levy, who's been hot from 3 lately. Can't make that one. Long rebound. Morty grabs it.
10-point game. We need to get a stop right now.
Yeah. The crowd is quiet now. Guard to push it to 13. Can't make it. Levy with a nice rebound there. Pushing it on the other side. Beckford. And here's Levy. Thought about the 3, but decides not to take it. Levy again.
Looking for Mason inside.
Long pass in the corner. Philippe Fleury. It's good. He's back, folks. He's unlocked once again.
Good ball movement. Great look. Fleury, no hesitation.
And if he gets going, folks, he really does get going. So watch out. 74-67. London has the lead on the road. Morty drives on the inside, gets past his defender, and uses
There's no way you can go between 3 players for an easy layup. There was no help defense.
And Mason on the inside finally gets one to go. Just throws it up with one hand, and score is score, man. Lead is now 76-69. All right, here we go. Morty calling a pick by White. That could have been offensive, but
yes,
nope.
Exactly.
And White with the ball again. He's going to try bully Levy inside, and he's going to get fouled there. Tough assignment to guard that player.
I had a 3-second in my mind because he was dribbling, pump fake, reverse, then foul. I mean, that was close to a 3-second as far as I'm concerned, but I'm old school, I'm from the era where 3-second was 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm not criticizing anybody, but I know a lot of refs tells me, like, we don't really want to stop the game. But 3 seconds to me is 3 seconds.
3 seconds in the key there, but the refs don't call it. So 2 free throws for the big man, who's being booed by the crowd every time he steps up at the charity stripe. and the crowd might have had an effect on that one. And can push the lead to 8 here with that second attempt.
So good substitution, 148. We have Welsh and Mason on the bench. You know what?
Yep.
It's going to give them a lot of time so they can pretty much play the entire fourth quarter.
And we have Mambi Diawara and Brendan Belodi coming back into the game. Okay, he missed both free throws. The crowd got him, maybe. Here's Mambi off the bench, giving it to Fleury, going on the inside. Livy, oh, he's just going to take that three. He feels disrespected there, and he makes it switch.
Good job, Levy. Good decision. He was looking for make the extra pass, and the guy is not being guarded.
They didn't close out. He felt disrespected, right?
I don't think he felt disrespected. He just realized, hey, you don't want to play defense on me? I'm trying to make a pass, no problem.
And with that splash,
I think it's the second triple of the game.
Yep, it is. 2 for 3 right now. 2 for 3 is very solid. Oh, fade away, air ball.
And you know what?
Yep, goes to Montreal. Wow.
Great defense.
By Beckford?
Great defense Bedford against White.
Yep.
He was trying to bump in, and he never backed down, and great defense.
And I think we've said this many times tonight, but they keep sticking around, right?
4-point game. To be honest with you, everything is difficult on the Montreal side. Everything looks easy for London, but we're still there.
Yeah, I mean, this third quarter, 24-23, only a 1-point lead in this quarter for London. And very manageable. 4 points.
Listen, I don't want another heartbreaker like yesterday.
Yeah.
So I want everyone to go home happy tonight, you know?
For sure.
Even though it's a great show, last night's game was phenomenal. Tonight's game is really, you can see everybody in the arena talking, getting excited, and great basketball.
For sure. And both teams have cooled off from behind the arc. I mean, 8 for 25 for Montreal. They've taken a lot of threes after a great shooting night yesterday. 19 for 30. Their best of the season by far. And only 7 of 23 from downtown for London. So we're seeing a lot of inside play. 40 points in the paint for London, 26 points in the paint for Montreal.
Well, that's really give credit to a couple of the early layup, early fast break, and also Haley has been a beast inside.
And only 4 turnovers for London. That's very solid to do on the road. In Montreal, 10 turnovers, but they started with 6 in the first quarter. So since then, they've limited their turnovers.
No, but that's 4 in the third quarter.
3, I think, or 3, or unless 3 or 4.
6 in the first half.
Yeah,
10
no, 6 in the first quarter.
Oh, 6 in the
and then
first quarter.
I think it was 7,
okay,
7 at the half. So probably 3 in the
okay,
quarter.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. Could be better, but
hey, as long as you don't turn the ball over in the fourth quarter, fourth quarter is every stats in the fourth quarter it changes.
For sure. All right, 1 minute to go in this third quarter before we enter the final frame. Philippe Fleury being well guarded by Marcus Audie, his former teammate who knows his game. Mambi driving inside, looking for his teammate. Livy. Oh, off Livy. There's a turnover there.
Sometimes when you when you catch the ball in the paint, do not put it on the floor. And I think he should have just gone right up. He would have probably either score or get hit for two free throws.
Especially since he was in the middle of a crowd there. Oh, Mambi playing hard defense, but the screen helps Jones to get by him. And
London got lucky right there because he lost the ball.
Morty, fade away. Oh man, Fleury.
This guy has been so solid for London.
Yeah, Morty, who now has 11 points in the game and 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 6 shooting. Great game for him. 78-72, last possession of the quarter.
Well, hopefully last shot. You know what I mean?
Well, actually, 2 seconds on the shot clock. They gotta take it, and Philippe Fleury can't make it. Oh, offensive rebound. It goes. Well, it's too late now. But 6-point game going into this fourth quarter on BN Sport and BSL TV. All right, if you're Coach Buckley, what's your message entering this fourth quarter? Message to your players.
I think that the first thing he did is you rested Dominic Welsh and Antoine Mason with good reason because it was 148 left when they came out, but in real time it's probably 5, 6, whatever minutes. So they're going to be rested. Listen, it always, to me, goes with the defensive end. We did a good job on Jones as far as Jones scoring, but Jones has done everything else. Passing, rebounding, making the right play. So we got to make sure we keep Ailey off the offensive board or even scoring inside. You mentioned 40 to 20 in paint point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we
40
need
to 26,
we need to keep London off the paint. Very important, you know. And also, I might want to see that trap again, that 1-2-2 pressure, just to stress them a little bit. They haven't really done well against the pressure, but we haven't really used it enough. But at the same time, it takes a lot out of the players, you know. So I think, Coach, again, the substitution has been good for Montreal, but right now we got to settle down, find the right group on the floor, and that would include Mason and Welsh.
And really great contribution by the bench once again for Montreal. 40 points from the bench and 32 points from London's bench, so they're winning that category too. We've seen Beckford play pretty well. We've seen
Beckford,
Levy's played well off the bench too.
Levy had a great first half, you know, scoring wise. So, but hey, it's pretty much 0-0 right now. You know, team is down by 6 points. You know, it's important. We cannot give the first 3 or 4 points to London. You know, we need. You know, we're not going to score. It's not. I always tell the players, it's not like there's no 1 6-point shot. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's one position at a time, and it starts on the defensive end. And like Mason, I think his rhythm is getting back in. You know, sometimes when you miss easy bucket, you think about it. You can't think about it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. Yeah, you just next play.
Mason shooting 3 for 12 tonight, 8 points. He's been really going off lately. 44-point game, 34-point game, 32-point game, you name it. He was really into a rhythm. Today he slowed down, but this is his time. It's the fourth quarter, so be on the lookout for him. Mason, who is, as you've said, as you predicted it, is he back in the game? Actually, he's not yet, not quite yet. Now we're going to start the fourth quarter with Beckford, Diawara, Fleury, Lundele, and Belodi.
It won't take very long for those guys to get back on the floor.
All right, and we're underway, folks, for this final quarter on this Easter weekend.
We got the 3-2 zone that started in 1-2-2 full court pressure, good communication.
Jones top of the key.
Watch the baseline.
Alley-oop.
This
Jones.
is the weakness of the 3-2 zone.
Marcus Audie on the inside. Very tough attempt.
Good job on the defensive end.
And they get that rebound. Levy grabs it. And all right, Mambi setting the play up. Running the show as the point guard. The Montreal native gets past Audie. Gets fouled on the play.
Good attack, being solid, forced the foul.
And he knows Audie pretty well. They've had games together where they were teammates. They've practiced together. And Audie's actually coming out now. And White is back in. The player with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, White and Haley Jr., you know, we have to be careful. They can shoot from outside, but they can really do damages inside. So our defense has to be solid. Interior defense has to be solid.
All right, here's Beckford. He's been playing well tonight to Fleury. And Beckford again. Levy being guarded by White. He's going to attempt that shot, and it's short. Rebound corralled by Chris Jones. Chris Jones hesitating, going inside. Floater. What a floater. What a shot.
He just showed you different thing. Speed, slow down, hesitation, floater. Wow.
And
we can't let this guy go off either. We want Mason to start scoring, but we can't let Jones go off.
Jones is now up to 5 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds.
5 points all in the second half.
Yep. 7 actually. That was 7 points.
7. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Here's Morty, the guards. He's pretty much open for 3 and
you can
smash.
Guard. Wow. I mean, all net. The ball just goes inside all net.
And Gart is celebrating that 3. At least he was going down the court on the other end.
That gives them an 11-point lead. Tough pass.
A turnover there.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Like that's a pass you don't need right now. You don't need to try to force a bounce pass between 2 defenders.
Oh, Chris Jones, so shifty.
Timeout.
And he's
we gotta call
yelling
a timeout soon.
He's celebrating. He's yelling at the crowd.
Was there a foul?
Yep. and
Oh,
one.
my goodness.
Man, Jones, now he's got it going now.
And don't forget, Jones came out, I would say, with about 4 minutes left in the third quarter and sat the entire time. And he's rested.
And he has 7 assists. He has 3 rebounds. And now he's up to 9 points with a chance to make it 10 after having 0 points at the half. But he's the leading scorer on the team, so you knew it was only a matter of time before he got going. And that he did, folks. Jones for the 3-point opportunity. Missed. They got to grab this rebound, and Mambi does. All right, they got numbers here. Haley's behind the play. Mason looking at the basket. Looking to drive. Tough shot off the bank. Solid play by Mason.
This is what Montreal needs from Mason. You know, be aggressive offensively right now.
It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. Big time players come up big in the fourths. All right.
ISO one-on-one
White.
against Fleury. Finally give him the ball back.
Jones, step back. Oh, he misses that one. Fleury grabs that rebound. All right.
Good job on Fleury's part to not let White score easily.
Mason, he's going to heat check here. Oh, in and out. Unlucky there. Unlucky.
We've had 4 in-and-out threes in this game.
At the minimum.
3 from Fleury and 1 from Mason.
Amazing. Oh, man. 11-point deficit. That could have been a big shot there. Got to defend here. Here's Gart giving it to Haley Jr. Trying to make his move on Mason. Got the height advantage. Knocks him down to the floor. White. Pump fake and wow.
Mason's looking for the foul right now. Just keep playing. Stay in the game.
And
keep playing.
White with an easy shot. And yeah, White gets...
bad turnover.
Man. That was a funny play because White looked like he was hurt.
That's a bad foul, and it's called an intentional foul.
Wow.
Very bad. And I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
Mason was probably right. Wasn't an offensive foul. But it wasn't called. Just keep playing. He should have had the steal. He's talking to the referee. And now he comes back and picks up his 4th foul.
Man.
His 3rd foul. Am I right?
Let me check.
And that's an intentional foul. That will be 2 shots in the ball. Or 1 shot in the ball.
Mason with his 3rd foul. He
His
hadn't
3rd
had
foul.
a foul since the first quarter, so that was good on his part. But now a 13-point deficit. I mean, one thing that was funny on that play, I saw White was kind of grabbing his ankle or something. Either he was like placing his sock or he looked like he was hurt. And then all of a sudden, almost looked like he faked his injury. I don't know, because he took the ball away after that. You got to be aware of that. I mean, that was pretty interesting possession.
Nah, he's hurting. He's limping right now.
He is, eh?
There's no fake on this time.
I mean,
Because I can see him limping a little bit.
well, Montreal, they weren't really aware of him.
That's you stop the clock and you give the other team points. It's not a good idea.
Definitely
And
not.
you can see, like right now, London, they don't need to take 1 pass, 1 shot. They are going to their half-court offense is really good. They're going to keep moving the ball, and they're looking for the mismatch inside. They don't need threes right now. You know, they'll take a 3 with maybe 4 or 5 seconds left. So they're really trying to pound the ball inside and put Montreal in a bad situation.
And Haley at the free throw line. And this could be a 15-point lead for London. So only, and that's actually, they get the ball back. Wow, how many free throws? 1 more, huh? Well, this might be a 60-point.
Is this the 3rd free throw?
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what's going on, but...
So I guess 1 technical and then the 2.
Okay.
The 2 because he was going to the basket. It's
Yeah.
a breakaway foul.
fair
And
enough.
then it was a technical foul. So now, and then London has the ball on the side.
Well, man. Montreal, they're losing.
This is a bad sequence right now.
9-point deficit in the first 3 minutes of this quarter for Montreal. I mean, really horrible start to the fourth quarter.
And this is too good of a team to get into a hole.
Second best team of the league. And here's Morty. Oh,
Good steal.
good steal by Mambi. He's really good with those plays. And on the other side, nice layup. Nice finish. And the hope is still alive. The fans are still here. They haven't left the building. 13-point deficit. You're going to need some 3-point shots to go in. And some good defense. All right, Jones hesitates and goes inside. Uses his footwork. White. White passes it to Morty. Ball's going around to Haley in the corner. Can't make that one. And yeah, that's
Yeah, loose ball foul on Jones.
Right, on that rebound attempt. All right, Montreal. Maybe they could cut the lead back to 10 here if they hit a 3. Or to 11 if they hit a little 2-point shot. Mid-range or inside. All right, Welsh giving it up to Diawara, calling a play here. And letting the time go. All right, here's Diawara being guarded by Garth. And Welsh with the pump fake, with the shot, can't make it. Rebound.
That was a tough shot because we had a defender on the side. He really wanted to take that shot, but I always talk about rhythm shooting. That was a tough shot.
Right. Now you don't want to start playing hero ball down the stretch here because it's a big deficit, but got to play it smart. Here's Jones. Again, running the show, giving it up to White, being guarded by Diawara. Diawara, man.
2 second. Oh, I see. Yeah, they got to put maybe 2 second on the shot clock.
White, he has the height advantage, but we can see Diawara's not backing down from anyone. Doesn't matter how tall you are. He's going to play intense defense. And alley-oop.
Oh, my God.
Oh, from the inbound play.
That's because we don't have Levy or Fortin inside the paint right now,
And White, he's limping his way to the other side. He looks like he's definitely hurt, but he's still in the game.
I think he's going to come out.
And Mambi being double teamed. Mason with an opening to Welsh in the corner, the shooter. Man, these shots, they're not falling anymore from Montreal.
And you could see we have 5 guys from London on the defensive rebound.
And 91-76, 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Jones being guarded by Diawara. Trying to break him down, trying to dribble into mid-range. Good defense by Diawara, but okay, the ball goes out of bounds and it goes to Montreal. All right, now a 15-point deficit. I mean, you need to act quickly, right? If you're Montreal, can't take too much time on these possessions.
I think they're feeling it right now. So we need a couple of makes and a couple of stops to stay in the game, but it's getting harder and harder.
And the crowd is pretty quiet. Here's Mason trying to get the foul call. He does. Goes up for the shot, and that will be 2 free throws.
He's very good to put his defender on off balance and went for the shot.
So we have 4 Montreal players who are in double-digit scoring. Same thing for London.
We get Fortin back on the floor. It's very difficult. I understand playing foul ball, but this league, every team has 6'8", 6'9", 6'10 players, and good, very, very skilled and talented big men that can shoot the three, that can pass the ball.
And the first free throw is good. Second one is no good. A lot of short rim shots, whether it's free throw attempts or threes for Mason today. 14-point deficit. On the inside, travel. Turnover for McSwain.
That's what we want. Turnovers. And we could probably use a 3 from Welsh or Fleury right now.
A 3 right now would definitely be beneficial.
Right now, time is on London's side, so you don't want to hold the ball right now.
Exactly, and Mason goes really quickly.
That's a great move. Great move from Mason.
Assertive on the inside.
Now you got to put pressure on the ball. You can't let London just make passes around the basket.
And Demosthenes is back in the game for defensive purposes. Here's Morty trying to break Welsh down. Oh, he gets him to bite on the pump fake. Like a Dwayne Wade move there, and he's going to the free throw line. What would you tell your players, that you're coaching, when there's a pump fake like that? You don't want to bite, but it's really a tough situation.
You said Dwayne Wade. Have you ever seen, 14, 15 years? Every NBA player knows the scouting report from the first year till his last year, and everybody jump on his pump fake.
True.
Dominic, there's nothing you can do.
Right.
If I'm going to pump fake LeBron, he might jump.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult in that type of situation because you're moving, you're attacking. Basketball, the advantage would always, except for a healthy Kawhi Leonard, will always go on the offensive end.
True. And another player, former Raptor player, DeMar DeRozan, he's great with those pump fakes too.
See, as a coach, I always tell my players, this is basketball. The other team is going to score. If we're playing against a good player like Jones today, you have to make it difficult, but he's going to score. Same thing with Mason. Mason's going to score. But London has made it tough on Mason because they didn't really give him too much room to breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if you score 30, how are you going to score 30? Are you going to score 30 with, 15 shots, or are you going to score 30 with 30 shots,
True.
And it's always how hard you're going to make the other guy gets his points.
And Coach, I mean, we're looking at a 12-point deficit, and I can tell you right now, points off turnover advantage London 22-10. If my math is right, that is 12 points right there. So those 13 turnovers by Montreal to the 6 turnovers by London, a big difference here in the game.
Listen, it's still possible, but it's difficult right now.
Yep. But in basketball, it can go quickly, so can't give up the hope. Got to keep playing till the end, till the final horn. And you're still watching BSL TV and BN Sport, live from Pierre Charbonneau Center, right next to VO Metro Station, east of Montreal and Quebec, Canada, wherever you're watching us from. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight. All right, we got Morty at the free throw line, who got fouled on that little pump fake mid-range shot.
Morty and Gart has done a great job scoring, and the absence of Jones is normal 25-point game.
Right.
But Jones has been a pest on the floor, you know, like defensively, attacking, great assist today, you know, and that's the sign of a great team, you know.
Right.
If your best player's not having the best night. So with Montreal, we saw Fleury had a great quarter. You know, we saw Dominic Wells had a great quarter. Well, we have to sustain it.
And we see Fortin is back in the game. A little change of strategy for Buckley, Coach Buckley. All right, Fortin setting a pick there. And Demosthenes giving it to Mason. Mason has the size advantage. Gets the screen, and it's going to be a foul there on the inside, I believe.
I believe it's a defensive
3 second in the key.
3 second, yeah. You have to be guarding someone.
Well, that's great news for Montreal. The clock stops. You get a little free throw here.
Well, you know, he's going to make this free throw. It's only 13-point game. With 6 minutes left, plenty of time.
I was hoping you wouldn't jinx him, because today, I mean, we know he's a shooter, but he was only 3 for 5 tonight. So
when you say it, you jinx them. Me,
nah,
I'm the coach. They got to make it.
Yeah, like a good luck charm. All right, here we go. Mason with the ball. Got to act quickly. On the inside, tough move with the bank shot.
And that's his move, you know. He's very tough to stop. So now we have a game.
And now Mason up to 15 points, shooting 6 for 16. So he's picked it up here in the fourth quarter, as we could have predicted. All right, Morty directing traffic, giving it up to Guard. Guard, who's been very dangerous today. Fleury is trying to defend him. Very tough shot attempt. Oh, man, offensive rebound by the big man here.
That has to be his first bucket, because Gordon hasn't really played a lot.
And yet that was Billy White who...
No, that was Gordon, unless 32 has a different name from his jersey.
I'm sorry. 32 is Gordon. You're totally right. I saw 23 from far.
That's okay.
Reverse the numbers in my head.
That's okay.
Second game in 2 nights. Maybe I'm a bit tired too. Sorry, folks.
23 is White.
Yep.
And Gordon came in and gave solid minutes.
Yeah, he did.
You know, get an offensive rebound and 2 points.
And those were his first 2 points.
Yes.
Very important points, though. All right, White's back in the game. He was limping his last time on the courts.
I think his calf got hit on his calf, and I think he's fine.
All right, here's Mason trying to break down his defender, going on the inside, and gets a foul called in his favor. And White's not happy with it.
Right now, Mason has been extremely aggressive. You have to give him the spacing and let him go one-on-one. That's our best offense right now.
And I mean, if he makes those free throws, he could go up to 17, and that would be 16 shot attempts, 17 points. When you look at like shot attempts and points, what do you prefer? Is that a good game if you have the same amount of shot attempts and points, or?
To be honest with you, sometimes as a coach you have to put the analytic on the side.
Right.
You need Mason.
Exactly.
You know, you need Mason to shoot. You need Mason to attack and score. You know, he missed some chippy in the first half, but he's the guy. Like, that's his game.
He's having a big time fourth quarter right now.
Absolutely.
I think he was at 8 points after 3, and now he's going up to 16. Now he missed that free throw. He's got 16 points, so he's got 8 in the quarter already.
We need every bucket we have a chance to make right now in this fourth quarter.
This could be a key stop here. Here's Jones. Wow, very nice pass, but it's
good help from Levy finally.
And the steal. Fleury, transition,
shot,
3-point shot. It's no good. Oh, man. And there's a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, on the floor, I guess, against Gart.
against Gart and Lightning.
That was great. First of all, Levy, he saw, he came to the middle as a help defender, stole the ball, transition, got a great open three. You got to make the shot, but that was a great shot from Fleury. That's the shot he knows he can make, and that's the shot Coach Buckley wants him to take.
Oh yeah, we've seen him make that one plenty of times in the fourth quarter for Montreal, and now can go to a 10-point deficit, and Mason makes good on that first free throw, and it's 5 fouls in the quarter, 5 team fouls for the London Lightning, so Montreal's in the bonus. They could use that to their advantage also, to stop the clock and score quickly.
Absolutely.
All right, here's Mason on the second one. Crowd is quiet, and he makes both. Calmly does. Ice in his veins. 10-point lead now.
So now, if you watch, they're just walking the ball up the court. Like, we need to put pressure on them because we don't want. They're going to use as much time as they can. Make or miss, they're going to use as much time as they can off the clock.
All right, here's Jones with the ball now. Dangerous player with his passing and his scoring. Here's White. White being guarded by Mason. Man, tough task for Mason. And, they don't close the possession there with the rebound. And Jones.
See what I'm saying? Like, that's what they did. And
Jones! Oh man.
The foul was not on the block.
Yep.
Levy did a great job. The foul was probably on them must stand.
Exactly.
Hand check before.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Because
great help from Levy to come in for the block.
I don't think they must stand knew that.
You know what's difficult as a player at every level is that if you get beat, let the help guy come in. If you let him go, Levy at the block, and we would have been going on the other hand for a fast break.
Yep. And Jones now up to 10 points. Finally reaching 10 points. Player who averages 19 a game. So Montreal's kept him in check, scoring-wise. Shooting 4 for 16, 0 for 6 from 3. But goes up to 10, and he misses that second one.
Thank you, Mason, for the steal.
Yep. After that offensive rebound by Haley.
Haley has been a monster on the board today.
Fleury was looking for his 3, but goes on the inside. Tough finish, and one!
Wow. This is what I call a old way to get a 3-point play.
Exactly, the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way.
Man, Fleury.
Dominic, I got to tell you, I when I first started playing basketball, there was no 3-point line. Just so you know.
Wow.
Just so you know. When I first started playing basketball on my gym floor, there was no 3-point line.
The game
I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but
well, you look young,
I've seen it evolve.
You look a lot younger than you are, most likely. Basketball keeps us young, and now we're down to 8-point deficit. I mean, it was 50. Oh, defensive foul.
Is this his fourth foul?
Let me check. Yes, it is. Fourth. Actually, no. They're saying he only has 2, so that could be his third one. I thought he had his third one earlier.
He had a technical foul.
Technicals don't count as.
No, but he had a blocking foul before. The breakaway foul is a foul.
Well, Dominic Welsh, according to my stat sheet here, has 5. I would say Mason has 4 also, but I'm seeing 3 here. But I would say he has 4. But I mean, the lead was 15 points a few minutes ago. Now down to 8. But those free throws could push it back to 10. And the first one is good for a 9-point advantage for London. Four minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Fans are still here.
Now on the Montreal side, we need to Mason, ISO, attack the rim, maybe get Fleury or well. Oh man!
Offensive putback by Haley.
Listen, that's a no-no.
Definitely.
You cannot give that 2 points on a free throw. That's a killer.
That was a 3-point possession for them. And Mason in traffic gives it to Welsh. Welsh for 3. Can't make it. Fighting for the rebound. Montreal, can they get the ball? They do. Oh, and Mason, that was clearly out of bounds, not a foul.
Lucky.
I thought it was a foul, but it was an out of bounds.
You see what I mean? Like instead of grabbing the ball, if you relax at this level, you might someone might take the ball from you.
For sure.
But great sequence. Montreal keeps the ball. They need to score. Montreal needs to score right now.
Need to act quick. Quick. All right, here we go.
Looking for Mason. Top of the key.
Mason has it. He's going to take that 3-point shot. He's trying to get fouled, but he doesn't get fouled. And there's an offensive rebound. They must end. 3-point shot by Fleury. Nothing but net splash.
Great job.
8-point game now. And Fleury is now up to 5 3 points.
Montreal need to stop right now.
Here's Gard. taking his time, giving it to Jones. The two-guard combination playing together on this floor. Oh man, here's Jones penetrating and giving it to White. Mismatch. And he bullies his way in against the Mustang, who couldn't do much.
Nah, that was a great pass, a great interior pass to White inside with the mismatch and scored against the Mustang.
And here's Welsh wide open, couldn't be more open, and makes it. He makes it, folks. It's a 7-point game, and the coach of London has seen enough. Timeout.
Well, it's a good timeout because you want to slow, you want to settle down, guys. There's 2 minutes left in the game. We just can't give open three. That's a bad defensive sequence for London.
And, Coach Doug Plum for London talking to his players on the bench. Coach Buckley's doing the same on the other side, Damien Buckley. 7-point game now. I mean, we've said it again and again. You got to act quickly every possession here.
Well, London's going to slow it down a little bit and probably try to go inside. We just saw the pick and roll. If you're going to switch on the pick and roll, have your guard the big man. They've been doing that extremely well today. Montreal, you need to push it. You need Mason, every possession. Give the ball to Mason. Attack the rim. And Fleury and Welsh needs to be ready to catch and shoot.
If you look at it, Mason shot well on the inside. I mean, inside the three-point line, he's 6 for 10, but he's 0 for 7 from downtown, so that's more the problem for him today. But Fleury is 5 for 11 from 3. Great shooting performance. Dominic Welsh, 2 for 6. I mean, three-point shooting's been okay.
We've had really 2 great games yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Very good performance from the Montreal team. And Windsor and London, wow. The talent in this league, Dominic, I'm honestly very impressed.
It's really unbelievable. I mean, it's great to see here in Montreal, basketball town. And points in the paint now, there's a glaring difference. 54 to 34 advantage, London, 20-point difference.
And that's the big difference right now in the game.
Points in the paint and points off turnovers, the 2 key factors
On a full court mentor man right now.
We see Jones has like a Kleenex in his nose. I think he might have bled from his nose, but he's still in the game. He's a tough player. Being guarded by the Mustang. All right, here's Jones giving it to Gart. As you've said, Coach, they're taking their time here. Letting the clock wind down. 5 seconds to go on the clock. Oh my goodness. A foul. The last thing you want after all that time going by.
You saw it coming because it's very difficult. He kind of rejected the screen to attack the middle. It was a great offense from London. They really executed their offense extremely well tonight.
Morty at the free throw line to push the lead up.
I think it's Gart, number 0.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Gart. Yep.
And Gart had a great game also.
There you go, Gart at the free throw line. Misses the first one. Back rims it.
Hey, plenty of time. 2:27 to go.
Yep.
I just so you know, I won a game this year, down 7 with about 40 seconds left. Nice. And I don't know how the kids did it, but they won the game, so.
Props to them. It's never over. All right, here's Mason. Isolating, dribbling, getting past his defender, getting blocked there. And the ball is gonna
So what happened is Mason needs to be aware. The block came from behind, which means the defender left this man open. You have to let him know as a teammate. Mason, you have to talk and let him know.
Well, I think London knows where the ball is going, that's why. And here's Welsh. Welsh, step back 3 doesn't draw iron on that one. Tough shot.
Especially over Haley Jr., like he's a big man.
Maybe try to play hero ball there a bit, but that could have cut the lead down to 5. I mean, that would have been a really big possession there, but 2 minutes to go, just about now in this game. All right. And now it's Morty handling the ball, letting the shot clock wind down.
Jones is the one screening from the middle of the floor.
And here's Morty passing it out to White, pump fake, goes on the inside, passes it out in the corner. to Guard. Guard gives it up to Jones. Jones, step back. Dagger maybe there.
They are using as much time, and this was ridiculous because he took the shot with 1 second left.
Big time step back by Jones.
Tough pass.
And here's Welsh. Got to act quickly. Goes on the inside for a little easy 2-point bucket.
They let Montreal drive and lay up. They don't want them to shoot threes.
Now a minute and 24 seconds to go in this game. Montreal down by 9 points. All right, here's Jones.
Are we fouling? Because there's only 2 fouls.
Jones with a pass on the inside. Very clever pass.
Too easy.
Clever pass on the inside.
Too
And
easy.
White gets his 20th
That
point.
just gave Montreal like a, oh my goodness. And a turnover.
And a turnover. I mean, I don't want to say the game's over, but it's not looking good for Montreal now.
Well, the body language tells me it's over.
And Morty is going to take his time, and there's a foul there. Lodi. Clearly a foul there, so free throws. 2 free throws coming up for London. And White, he's laughing, he's happy to get that W.
You know, to me, this game is over, and you need to rest Mason. You need to rest. To rest. You know, there's a game tomorrow.
In less than 24 hours. I mean, the game's at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m.
Exactly. So those guys need to rest. Like, great effort, but just too much of London, you know, efficiency on their offense, and, you know.
Yep.
Like you said, they killed Montreal inside.
Yep.
The big difference inside, and it's very difficult to recoup from that.
And Morty at the line now has 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Solid game.
He was spectacular today.
And White had 22. Billy White with 22 points. And Nick Gart with 18.
Wow.
Well-rounded effort for the visiting team. All right.
The one guy you said to keep an eye on was the one guy not to the other 4 put on the show.
Well, I think here's a missed shot by Fleury. Offensive rebound, and Belodi gets that to go in. And yeah, I mean, I think they put a lot of attention on Chris Jones, but the other players stepped up.
Chris Jones had a great game.
Yes,
he probably didn't score, but he had a great game today.
9 assists, and 13 points. So definitely not a bad game. Morty taking his time, dribbling. Whoa, what a move, and actually a travel there. So maybe put a little bit of too much sauce on that one.
I'm not going to lie. The London team passing was impressive today. To me, it was a clinic as far as making that corner pass sharp, right on the money for a shot.
And now we need a miracle, folks. An absolute miracle. And 3-point shot being taken, being missed by Mason Jones. And here's Levy, misses that one too. They're still fighting, but I don't know if they're going to foul here. I think they're going to let the clock wind down. That would be disrespectful. He takes it. Oh, he's not going to take it. All right, folks. 6 seconds to go. And tomorrow, 2 p.m., we're going to have another game against the best team in the league, the Kitchener Titans, who have Corey Boyd, former Montreal Toundra player. So, Pascal, final score 109-98, a win by the Lightning. 2 losses in a row for Montreal.
It's going to be tough for the playoff, but you know what? Great show, great effort. Thank you for the Montreal fans to come out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Pascal. Thank you, Pascal Jobin, for the great job tonight. And I'm Dominic Gildener, and this broadcast is a presentation of the Montreal Toundra and the Basketball Super League. It is for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the BSL and Montreal Toundra is strictly prohibited. All right, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m., folks. Thank you.
C'est bon pour demain, le gars va venir?
Merci.
Très important, mesdames et messieurs, d'encourager nos équipes. La Toundra Montréal qui s'est superée. Des derniers applaudissements pour notre équipe.
Les deux dernières.
On les encourage, on les applaudit. Alors, annonce pour vous, vous avez l'opportunité de nous rencontrer tous à l'entrée du côté du merchandising. Vous allez rencontrer bien sûr tout le monde, l'ensemble de personnes qui ont participé à la soirée à l'entrée du côté du merchandising. Et on se retrouve déjà à partir de demain, 12 heures, tous ensemble. Et la Toundra continue. Merci beaucoup, applaudissez, mettez-vous. Très très fort, on s'applaudit, on s'applaudit. Tout le monde est entré, tous les joueurs pour une signature de maillot. Donc,